Usually on Buzz, we feature nonprofits that serve the plights and passions of people, from disabilities, homelessness, literacy, the environment. But on today's episode, our 75th by the way, we're doing something a little different. We're highlighting a road.
They're not the rich and famous. Their profit comes not from the thing they sell, but the good they do. Our nation has more than 1.5 million nonprofits that employ 1 out of 10 Americans, providing services that otherwise go unfulfilled, keeping our community connected when all else fails. But nonprofits often lack the tools to properly promote themselves, to inspire more donors and volunteers and clients to their cause. That's where I come in. I've been in the nonprofit world for nearly 20 years. I connect nonprofits with marketing professionals who donate their time and expertise so that, at the end of the day, these life-giving organizations can do more, do better, by creating more, that's right, buzz.
It's a stretch of asphalt that began more than 100 years ago as a meandering path of dirt. The businesses along it have had a similar evolution, from farmers to drive-ins to massage parlors to today being the most ethnically diverse community in Southwest Virginia. Produced in partnership with Roanoke Valley Television, this Buzz stars the Greater Williamson Road Area Business Association, which, as I learned, is a nonprofit that really serves the plights and passions of people.
Williamson Road is a great road. We actually go from just before Hotel Roanoke all the way to Tinkers Creek in the county, which is just beyond Hollins University. And so between point A and point B, if you will, there are over 650 businesses that we have contact with, several of which are members of the association directly.
If you're looking for a driving tour back to Williamson Road's founding, it's best to ride shotgun with former Roanoke mayor and local historian Nelson Harris.
Well, Williamson Road, as we know it today, really began in 1912 by farmers who needed access to the city market. And they had petitioned the county, because this was in Roanoke County at that time, to create a road, and really had gotten nowhere. So they pooled their own funds together to actually build a road from this area into downtown Roanoke. It went through a farm that was owned by a Mr. Williamson. In fact, much of the road went through his farm, and that is how Williamson Road got its name.
In 1923, Williamson Road became part of the Lee Highway system connecting Washington, D.C. and Bristol. In 1932, Williamson Road became part of US 11, the interstate of its day.
And then in the 1940s, after World War II, is when Williamson Road just exploded in growth and in commerce and in business. So we had the post-World War II boom in residential development. And between 1940 and 1960, over 3,500 residential lots were developed here in the Williamson Road area. And with that, of course, came schools, came businesses, and really then became the Williamson Road as many of us who grew up here in Roanoke came to know it.
But then the real interstate system reached Roanoke.
And so with the creation of Interstate 81 and then the spur of 581 into Roanoke, it took a lot of vehicular traffic off of Williamson Road. And so all the strip motels that were here on Williamson Road struggled. The businesses that were here on Williamson Road began to struggle because all of that traffic now was being handled by the interstate system.
The motels, shops, and restaurants of yesteryear became massage parlors, thrift malls, and adult bookstores. But a group of business owners began to fight back and reclaim their storied past, best exemplified by the creation in 1981 of the Greater Williamson Road Area Business Association.
They were trying to make it financially, but some of them were really very much struggling. And so they wanted to go to the city, they wanted to go to the county, because Williamson Road goes from one to the other. And they wanted to ask for funds. They wanted to have the funds to help them grow whether facade work, whether it's the road work, whether it's advertising. They were starting at the grassroots part of everything that we now take for granted today.
And those businesses coming together and having what really became a collective vision for returning Williamson Road back to what it once was, and not only that, but then having a vision for what Williamson Road could be going forward, has allowed Williamson Road to remain vibrant today when a lot of commercial corridors in other cities, once they deteriorated, never bounced back. And so, due to the yeoman efforts of the Business Association and local businesses to create an eclectic, diverse economic mix of businesses along Williamson Road, certainly allows Williamson Road to remain, and hopefully for many, many decades to come, Roanoke's Main Street.
Officials from the city of Roanoke have just begun a traffic study aimed at improving business access and pedestrian safety. They're working together with a steering committee consisting of businesses, neighborhood groups, and nonprofits.
Over the next 6 months, we have, number one, created a center turn lane. What does that do? So that allows safer ingress and egress to the businesses. There's over 100 businesses along Williamson in this corridor, and we want to make sure that they have safe ingress egress. And what's that? That's it, essentially entrance and exit into the businesses. That's important. We heard that as part of our focus groups, and we heard that as part of the steering committee. Yeah, in terms of intersections, so we have coordinated all the signals so that you can see a free flow of traffic through the corridor. But that also means that you have timing so that pedestrians could get across the intersections, and that's a safety consideration. We're going to repave in 2026. So it'll be late spring or early summer when we see those changes occur. We've got to decide between now and then, are we going to proceed with the demonstration striping, or are we going to iterate and do it maybe a little differently?
The future for Williamson Road is looking bright thanks to community and business input fostered by the Greater Williamson Road Area Business Association and its membership.
Williamson Road is great. 24,000 cars a day in the first place go by my location down here at this end. I'm at the north end of Williamson. But the association, I've been a member of the association for so many years I can't even count. But I've met so many people that have been critical to my business. I met my banker there. I met my accountant there. I've met countless other people that have been customers or that I have moved. But it is just a great place to make business contacts. What I have seen is a lot of infrastructure work out here at this end of Williamson Road as they move towards the city with their improvements. They're putting in sidewalks, they're putting in fiber, they just upgraded the transformers, and and the roads out here are in good condition.
Joining Roanoke-born business owners like Ballantine to boost Williamson Road have been immigrants from around the world.
And just to give you a taste of what Williamson Road has, if you go from Orange Avenue to Hirschberger, which is just about 4 miles, there are 48 different international businesses just in that one stretch.
Virginia Delegate Sam Razul has seen firsthand how cooperation between area businesses and nonprofits has begun to reshape the community.
Yeah, I grew up here on Williamson Road. My parents had a small business here in the 80s, and remember growing up running up and down Williamson Road in a lot of different ways. So it brings back a lot of fond memories. And what I've really appreciated is that there is a vibrant business community that really cares about the growth and development of Williamson Road. It's because it's been such an important heart of the Roanoke Valley for a long time. People are really interested in trying to figure out what more can we be doing? What's the next chapter as we think about Williamson Road? And now these days, all I hear is, man, Williamson Road's a place to grab some food, and all kinds of great ethnic food. So this is the place to be.
Val wants to capitalize on the multicultural cuisines offered on Williamson Road.
We are planning Restaurant Week for the first week before Thanksgiving this year. We will provide all of our guests, all of our customers with passports, and they'll go from business to business and have their passports stamped. So they could literally, within a week, even 3 times a day, go around the world traveling all these different foods that we have all up and down the road. The fun part about all this, because we want to make it travel the world on Williamson Road, we're also partnering with the airport, and we will have a $500 gift voucher for anywhere a couple of their airlines travel in the continental U.S. So we will collect up all the passports at the end of the week. They can drop them off at our office or at a participating restaurant. We'll have a drawing, and then that person can continue seeing the world.
Val is also planning a holiday shopping guide, plus other marketing initiatives thanks to longtime friend of Buzz, 5 Points Creative.
For the longest time, I think Williamson Road had become one of those secrets that people didn't talk about anymore. And I want us to be the secret that we talk about, that it's no longer a secret. And so one of our goals, one of our aims for this coming year and beyond is to increase what we do in our marketing world. I think that we have a lot to share, so we're starting to work on that more so. You know, whether it's our website, whether it's our Facebook page, all of those things that we need to address. We just want to make a big splash and say, Williamson Road, that's where you want to be.
To try and give Restaurant Week some buzz, my production partner, RVTV, and I reached out to Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge.
All right, well, Jennifer, thank you, and thank you to Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge for coming onto the show and helping Williamson Road get more buzz.
Absolutely. We love Williamson Road for many reasons, and one of them has got to be the culinary experience you can have. We can go around the world in a day here, and I've got some fun things lined up for us.
Awesome, let's do it.
Let's do it.
My name is Hussein Ghanizada, and I'm the owner of A1 Afghan Restaurant, and we are top-rated restaurant in Roanoke, and I'm glad, especially when my customers walks out with a smile and they come, I see them again. That's a big thing for me. We bring the original taste of Afghanistan and shows our ability to people that what we can do in Williamson Road.
I can see what makes it so unique just from cooking over the charcoal here.
Yes.
Is this tell us about this cooking method.
Okay, we are making chicken tikka kebab and a lamb tikka kebab. These are very famous in Afghanistan. So this side is almost cooked.
Okay.
So once both sides you see the brown.
Yep.
So turn it around. Like we have customers from different countries, from Pakistan, from India, from Bangladesh. Of course, all my American friends, they are my regular customer. If they try one-time food with us, they keep coming. We have like more than 350 families from Afghanistan and Roanoke, and that was the reason that I opened this place and wanted to make Roanoke greater, and especially Williamson Road. This Williamson Road is the busiest street and all then compared to other places in Roanoke. This is the lamb chop. We call chopan kebab. We have to have it like at least 8 hours before we make it.
Wow.
We have to cut it, we have to clean it, we have to marinate it with different spices.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's when you put it on your mouth, it's just melted.
I love it.
Yeah. My lamb kebab and chicken kebabs are ready now.
Kind of nostalgic with that the camping, the campfire feel, you know?
Yeah.
Love that. Okay, well, can't wait to try it.
Yeah. This one is with beef, chickpeas, yogurt, and some sauce. And this one is with leeks and beans. I used to work with U.S. government forces in Afghanistan as an interpreter translator. I immigrated in 2013. I just came here and I liked it. It's the nature of here, the beauty in Roanoke, the greenest places. Like I liked it a lot.
Okay, show me how to eat this.
You can eat it with the bread. You can eat it just bite it. Myself, I always take a piece of bread, yeah, and grab it with the bread and eat it.
Cheers. Yeah.
Yes.
That was the charcoal difference right there. Moist, flavorful, absolutely delicious. And those spices, so unique. They're warm, absolutely delicious. I'm gonna get in here, get in.
Up next, we have Cuban Island, and we were actually ranked 17 out of 25 Cuban restaurants in America, right here on Williamson
I see you, Faye. I happy. Oh my God, I am making a good job. My, employees, everybody, see his family. I don't have employees, it's family. Hey, take care of you, take care of everybody. So when they see your customer, it's a good job.
The passion is
Yeah, the passion
clear
is for
here.
you.
Yeah,
A lot
it's
of people,
delicious.
oh my God. A lot of customers looking for this ropa vieja.
It's a favorite?
Because, yeah, it's a favorite, ropa vieja, because the beef, the beef is very sweet, good, and cassava. Somebody say, what's cassava? Yuca, similar potato, And that one plate, that one, these two, the Cuban sandwich.
Yes.
That's delicious bread. Making, the home bread, ham, pickles, mayo, mustard.
Try to get a little bit of everything on one little forkful here.
And here, everything, is very fresh. I'm coming, me and my employees, 7:30 in the morning.
It's very flavorful. You can tell that the love and the care and the passion that went into it, like you said, from early in the morning, that you can really feel all of that kind of, that family environment you have.
Yeah. In America, 25 restaurants, and here's number 17, the best, but I try for number 1.
What do you say we get back to the kitchen and you can show me how you do?
Oh yeah, I'm going to teach you when we make it chicken string.
And what kind of flavors will go into this one?
Oh, so same thing, you put salt, pepper, it's very good, This is the favorite. Very good combination to chicken string and veggies. Same, so many people thought it's fajitas, but now chicken string, Cuban. See, now the veggies here.
Yep.
Rice and beans.
Rice and beans.
And white rice,
White rice. What's your favorite?
White rice.
Let's do that.
You put it in here, see, that one too. Mojito, buffet, you see? It's so
kind of
good.
a white sauce.
Yeah.
With those pretty shrimp on top. Yeah.
Very easy, very good. This is everything fresh over here.
Okay, you've got to tell us about these desserts. They're looking right at us.
This dessert is a flan chocolate. It's very good flavor, chocolate, mixed together, combination of the flan.
That chocolate cake is delicious.
Oh my God, so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's a lot of calories right there.
Yeah,
So good,
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
So we started in Afghanistan.
Yes.
Then we went to Cuba.
Yes.
And now you're taking me to Hollywood?
I am Hollywood's bakery and restaurant. So we're going to get there for dessert and maybe a little more. And this is exciting because this is where Roanoke City transitions into Roanoke County. And so we'll get to see from where we've been experiencing those metro kind of experiences, we're going to move into a little bit more green and outdoor vibes that's available out in Roanoke County.
So Hollywood's, we've been here for 22 years. We're on our 23rd year. The name comes from the owner. His nickname was Hollywood Henderson when he was in college, I think. All right. It's a nice area. We do get a lot of local customers. The university beside us, they send us staff and faculty, and then the students do come in.
What about Hollywood's is so special to you? What is it that?
It's a family-oriented place. I don't think there's a lot of places that have the same things that we have. I mean, I do go out to eat quite frequently. Burgers are burgers, but I mean, house-made pimento cheese, can't beat it. It's so delicious. But we do have a vast different, we go anywhere from steak and seafood to burgers. We have really good pastas. And then you could just slim it down to a nice good old salmon salad.
I'm the executive chef, co-GM here, and I've been working in restaurants for about 34 years. Right now we're making some shrimp and grits, getting some grits. I'll top them off with a little shredded cheddar and jack cheese. Start off with a little applewood smoked bacon, some onions, some green peppers, some roasted red peppers. Get the Cajun andouille sausage, stir that up a little bit. And then I'll add 5 shrimp for ours. Now that the onions start to get a little, about halfway there.
Yep.
I'm gonna add some garlic, a little pinch of garlic, chipotle puree. That's where the heat, some of the heat comes in. All right, and this part, I hit it with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce or Hoosier Sister sauce. Splash of lemon juice, throw a good ladle of chicken stock in there.
So do you get to create the menu yourself here?
Yep, I inherited some of it, and then I've been adding along over the past, 14, 15 years I've been here. Yep.
All right.
Cheese grits. Remember the grits I put in the salad in there?
I do now.
I just top it with a little green onions here.
Razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle. Order up.
So we just finished up here, but I've been told we cannot leave without having some of their dessert.
This is one of my personal favorites. It's the coconut cake. Can't go wrong with it. It's light, This one's an old goodie. It's a Hello Dolly. So it is butterscotch, chocolate chips, coconut, walnuts, condensed milk, graham cracker crust.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You have taken me around the world today, but it's nice to be back in Roanoke.
Yep.
Hotel Roanoke, that is.
Hey. All right, well, I'm excited to introduce you to the 1882 bar here at the Hotel Roanoke, right next to the Pine Room restaurant. We're gonna meet Henry Hill, the lead mixologist, and try some of his original recipes.
What are we thinking about having?
Well, little birdie told us that you won an award for a particular one that you made.
Well, little birdie might have told you correctly. I think I've made that a few times. You're speaking of No Place Like Home, Virginia Spirits Cocktail of the Year. But I might need a little help to make the cocktail if y'all are game. You think you can do it?
Yes.
All right, come on back. So we're gonna start with putting these down here. And the very first ingredient in this is going to be mead. So the mead is actually from Atheling Mead Works. Atheling they have a tasting room that's located downtown, and that's going to serve as a blanket for us.
Very good.
This is the Vesper meets a peach cobbler, essentially, when it comes down to the cocktail itself.
Flavor profile.
Flavor profile
nice
that we're
and
going
warm
for.
and cozy. I love it.
Absolutely, and we're all Virginia sourced products. So we're talking about Sears Vodka from Richmond, and we're also talking about our very own Brady's Distillery from Roanoke, Virginia. So we love that. We're gonna do about an ounce of vodka here. Here's an ounce here. And I'm gonna count for you as you go to make this part. You think we can do it? Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You remember? You remember?
I just stopped when you stopped, so that works out. That works out.
So 2 count of that in here in our cocktail shaker. That's about a half ounce. Go for it.
Here we go.
There we go. And that's gonna be
2, 3.
Yes, that
4.
feels good. Yeah, it was a little slow on the roll. Now we're gonna get a little peach involved. So this is gonna be some peach puree, and we're just gonna pour like, you know, we're at home. So we got a little bit of a pour there.
I love peach.
That's perfect right there. Yeah, that's perfect. This also has hibiscus tea in this cocktail, so I'm gonna let you feel that out. Aquafaba is going to be a vegan substitute for egg white. It's actually chickpea liquid. So for anybody who has chickpeas at home, make sure not to throw out that juice. It's liquid gold. And it's going to give us a nice froth on top. So we're going to put a couple of squirts in there of that. We're just going to squeeze half a lemon into our glass. So we're going to put a scoop of ice in each. I'll ice you. Boom. Now here comes the fun part. Ooh, look at her go, look at her go. We want to make sure, yeah, put that finger on top and we're perfect. We're gonna keep shaking because we're gonna make sure we get that froth going really nicely for this cocktail. And like I said before, that meat's gonna act like a blanket. So as we feel it nice and cold on our fingers, we're gonna take our Hawthorne strainer and put that on top. And we're just gonna pour that right on top of this mead. And that mead is gonna act as a nice little beautiful blanket for this whole entire cocktail, bringing everything together, hugging all of those ingredients in just the perfect way. Dehydrated candy, lemons. And let's just go ahead and throw it right on top. And there you go.
So pretty.
We now have No Place Like Home. I think that works. I think it works.
It works.
Well, Jennifer, thank you and Visit VBR for taking me on this around the world culinary tour of Williamson Road.
Absolutely.
You know, the beautiful thing is we just kind of scratched the surface.
Yeah.
And we could have gone Egyptian, we could have gone Italian, Mexican, Guatemalan, Vietnamese, Asian, on and on and on. We've only got a half-hour show though, so we had to stop somewhere.
I guess that means we'll have to do this again.
Let's do it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for coming. You know, in the 16 years now that 5 Points Creative has been serving the region, we've done a lot of websites, but this is one we're very excited to do.
This has been a long time coming. When we first started working together, I said, Val, we need to get you a new website.
And you did say that.
Absolutely. So here's your old site that I know we used, and it was somewhat functional, but it really wasn't reflecting the great work and energy, the networking, and the mission of the Greater Williamson Road Area Business Association.
Correct.
So with that being said, here's your new website that we'll be able to launch when you're ready. Not only highlighting all the things that the Business Association does, but also the Williamson, your co-working space, be able to post events, any other things that pop up on the news that you're involved with. So membership directory, we've got an area for the board to log in and interact. Talk about all the events that you do from your monthly happy hour to the luncheon, to the golf tournament, to the shopping week, the restaurant week.
This website is designed for today and for tomorrow and for years into the future. So it is a very responsive website, which means that it can be used across all computer sizes, screen sizes, desktop, laptop, mobile devices, tablets, and phones as well. Your organization has so much energy, and the region, the Williamson Road area, has so much energy, and we're working to reflect that in the website itself so that it validates the work you're doing and supports all of your efforts.
I love it. I love the vibrancy of it, the colors. It just pulls you in, wants you to be a part of, and it's just so active. Our website before was more stagnant. And this is active. This wants you to be a part of it. This says, come join us, come be a part of it, see what we're doing. It looks great.
Yeah, it was great that we were able to incorporate the new branding that we did earlier this year. So it reflects that bright, multicultural feel that the Williamson Road area has.
It does. I love it. Great job. I can't say enough. I don't have enough words to say. It looks great. I'm so excited. I can't wait for the world to see this.
Yeah, I can't wait to share it with everybody that's involved with Grava.